my name is Hong. Today I would like to talk about a short conversation between two people. 1. The woman said that was a package for Mr. Cho. The man wanted to know if it were from Mr. Cho's boss. The woman disagreed with him because that package from Mr. Cho's secretary, and she said it contained the document he needed for that meeting with the director the following day. The man said to the woman that he had left his wallet at home, so he didn't have any money on him. The woman replied to him that he didn't worry about it because she would pay for lunch. The man was surprised by that, and he said he ate such a big meal, but he promised he would pay her back as soon as they get to the office. The man wanted to know if Mr. Robert had left the office. The man agreed with her, and he said Mr. Robert had to catch a plane at 3:30. The woman agreed with him, and she replied that Mr. Robert was flying to New York that day. The man said he would like an appointment with Dr. Smith, and he wanted to know if she was free the next day. The woman answered that doctor was out of town until the weekend and would be back in the office on Monday. Finally, the man wanted to make an appointment for Tuesday. The woman introduced her company and offered to help the man. The man answered that he was traveling to Paris the following week, and he wanted to book a hotel. The woman confirmed that, and she said she can make airplane reservation for him if he wants. The man said he wanted to make dinner reservation for 3 people that evening. The woman answered him that she could give him a table at night. The man disagreed with her because it was much too late, and he stretched 8:30. The woman said to the man that white was the best color for the world. The man disagreed with her because he thought white would look nice around the window, but she needed better color on the wall. The woman agreed with him, and she suggested blue for warmth, and she thought blue would be match the color of the chair and the rug. The man suggested paying with the check because he was out of cash. The woman was sorry about that because they didn't take personal check money orders. But she said he could use a credit card if he would like. The man agreed with her. The woman wanted to know if Jim had explained why he missed the meeting that afternoon. The man said Jim had the report to turn in by 6 that night, and he was still typing the final copy. The woman wanted to know if Jim always delivered everything to the last minute. The man wanted to know if the project director were going to the meeting with Mr. John. The woman answered that if he meant were Mr. Peter. She disagreed with him because they couldn't be discussing the budget. The man replied to her that would be a small meeting because Mr. Kim would not go in either. The man said there were a box, some envelope, and there were some of those pens he was looking for. The man was happy about that, and he asked if she seen any paper for the photocopier. The woman said she did, and there were toner too, and she wanted to know if he wanted some of that. The man apologized to the woman because it was so noisy in there, and he said it was a busy office. The woman replied to him that it was so noisy to work at his desk, and she wanted to know if there wasn't a quiet place they can talk. The man answered that there was a conference room down on the second floor, and he said it was always empty. The woman wanted to know how long it had taken the man to arrive there. The man answered that usually it only takes 3 hours, but that they were fine because the traffic had been so fast. The woman said that was so annoying, and she admits she didn't have the patience for that. The man wanted to know if that suit were on sale. The woman answered it was, and she could give him a 50% discount on that one. The man agreed with her, and he thought he would try on it. The woman wanted to know if anyone would be in Sam's office the following day. Who can help her with that report? Sam replied that he wouldn't. However, his boss would, and he can help her. The woman was happy about that because Sam's boss was so friendly and helpful. So she liked working with him. Thanks for your listening.